Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, most start with today's news. Arsenal don dey set to receive Gabriel Jesus for London for a final knee scan, and the reason why they wan do this final knee scan na because for the media space there's a very massive rumor wey dey fly all around the place wey dem dey talk say Gabriel Jesus go stay 3 months out, say be like say the injury e don aggravate, say it is more than what was said before, e dey higher than expected or anticipated. So many people dey talk about it, and some say he could stay out for 3 months, who stay out for 4 months. Many people, even one journalist said Sam Dean come outside and talk say there are no confirmed reports on the fact that Gabriel Jesus might stay out for 3 months. You get, so Arsenal don't weigh all their options. So as of when I see this report, they say the guy go enter London today, will be Monday, to come conclude the final scan. So that final scan for Arsenal, the Arsenal medical department, and then go scan and know everything. So they're going to say, okay, this is the final thing that is wrong with him, or this is how it is. Get, they don't want to rely on rumors, you get, on different reports where they're out there. They want to do their own scan, get their own reports, come give their own timeline for the fans to now know how long it will take this guy to go out. Like I said yesterday, this, if truly he end up saying Gabriel Jesus go there out for 3 months, that means he's coming back will be that kind of match, you get. So a lot of things going to happen before then. So this is like a blessing in disguise somehow for Arsenal to enter the market to sign another top striker, because this is what we have been clamoring for in the past. We need another top striker. When they enter market, spend the money. If they don't get money, maybe they go borrow for bank. Make sure you buy, so as in main striker and main winger, because this our top 4, we no one relinquish them to any other person. So let's just see how it is. They go more just be optimistic. So after the scan, no go be waiting with the fear. Maybe highest will just be that kind 3 weeks when they talk before, or 4 weeks. Away from that, so the Tite will be Brazilian coach come outside from media set to come the para, come the angry again, because the media people come they ask him say, shey na true say Gabriel Jesus dey injured, you can't play am against Cameroon? Like, who does that? Why would you do something like that? So Tite come the para say there is no way where Gabriel Jesus go dey injured, him go come dey use am against Cameroon. Or those wey dey talk say him dey injured, they can't even select am for the World Cup squad. Say e no possible, because number one, Arsenal have a world-class medical department. Brazil also have a world-class medical department. So if Arsenal medical department certify the guy okay to go join the national team, and the Brazilian medical department certify him okay to start matches for them, who are now those peddling evil lies, hate lies? Now what did the guy call all those things? Then are fake rumors from the pit of hell. They are evil lies. So now people just want to destabilize the Brazilian national team, because all those kind of names themselves just they recover from an injury. Neymar and many stars, they don't Vinicius Junior and Coutinho and the rest. They don't, they pray for Gabriel Jesus. They just give a kind attributes online, get recover, get well soon, all those kind of things. So see, they don't deny this news vehemently, deny them, say nothing like that, saying they injured upon the play again. So we just the pray the guy recover. But his World Cup is over as it stands now. Before the team being go stay for Brazil to the cheer the guys on, so even if they win the World Cup, you collect your medal. But from what it looks like now, in the comeback to Arsenal, because the sporting director Edu Gaspar don't they put pressure on Brazil, say let this guy come back home. We need to assess him again. We don't want to rely on the reports of Global Esporte and UOL Esporte and other media houses in Brazil. We want to do our own assessments, then know what the timeline will be and what is really wrong with him, because the thing look like a soft tackle. All of a sudden now, done a year, 3 months, 4 months, waiting this up. So when the guy don't do the assessments, if they don't release a report, I will let you know. Away from that, so England don't beat Senegal 3-0 as Bukayo Saka don't shine for the World Cup stage now. So England not come up for the round of 16. They don't enter the round of 8 now. If you watch that match, Senegal through Ismail Assar, they could have scored some goals, you get, but it just be unfortunate for them, because the early first half for the matches they created some kind of chances, but no can they okay for them. So Jude Bellingham for me was the man of the match, even though he no score, but the guy was very instrumental in their goals. Harry Kane scoring first goal of the competition, then Saka can score one, then with that, okay, Henderson self can score one. That is 3 goals you get, because the way we Gareth Southgate is set up, now the way we expect them, because normal in the always pair Raheem Sterling and Bukayo Saka, then we come pair Phil Foden and Rashford. But for this match, you can't pick out Saka, can't leave Sterling, can't pick out Foden, leave Rashford, can't pair two of them with Harry Kane, and it worked miraculously, worked marvelously well, you get, because Saka score, Foden get 2 assists, Kane score, and Henderson score, so everything gonna go well according to the plan. So from the look of things, I think they will be meeting a France in the next stage, because France beat Poland 3-1, so they'll be meeting a France in the next stage, and I would say France have no ones. So more just to see how things go. I might be mistaken, but that's what I'm thinking will happen. So more just to see how that one go. So I just be happy to say Bukayo Saka said he shine, he never gets injury, and he never gets injury in Jesus' name, and inshallah, amen to that. Let's proceed. Arsenal don't travel go Dubai on Sunday, so they don't list out their Dubai squad. You get, so one name on that squad list will give me joy. Now the fact say I see Emil Smith Rowe for that list, to show say the guy don't they recover. Sure, don't recover. Sure, now just match fitness. Now I remember making just get some kind of match fitness. So he didn't left for Arsenal. I see whether he go play against all those guys in Milan, all those guys in Lyon, and come back for the Emirates, come play against a Juventus side. You get, so that's what I'll be keeping my eye out to watch. You get, because I did happy the guy is like a new signing. So more they see how everything they go. So those Odegaard, all those Zinchenko, Gabriel, all of them they don't go Dubai. Get, so they'll go train for that weather there. Then they'll play the Dubai Cup. There's no time again. No, today na 4, I'll be 5 safe. So no time again. So more they see how things they go. Our Barcelona don't pull back from the Tielemans deal. Get, so in the past, back I be say they won't sign Ike Gundogan. Then if that one no work, they go use Yuri Tielemans as a plan B. Come sign out. But from the news where they come out from Marca and one news publication for Spain, so Marca they talk say Yuri Tielemans, you know the reason Spain after say no one come over Spain, he want to remain for England. So that's what he wants to get. You know, see Spain as a likely destination for himself. So Barca don't pull out, say okay, no, Yawa will go find another person. So now they talking now between Arsenal and Newcastle. Now the guy will go join. And all of us know say he has signed a pre-contract agreement with Arsenal. They like to chip in that. I mean, I know say he don't get deal before, or let him go renegade on the deal. Come go join Newcastle. That one self they possible. You get, but just the watch. I know say Arsenal self they reconsider the Tielemans deal because they feel say who he go replace, because he's not a like-for-like replacement for a Thomas Partey, unless the one who's going to replace a Granit Xhaka. So much of the scene. I think I know how he go take put all these pieces of the puzzles for the board. So much of the see how things they work. Arsenal they consider the deal, the signing of Nico Williams. So the reason to pay him buyer clause. This guy is a striker for Atletico Bilbao. So the reason saying clause now 49.5 million pounds. So Arsenal the reason they will sign him. Now him be brother to Inaki Williams of Ghana. You get, but him they play for Spain. Inaki they play for Ghana. So I never know how this one will be, whether Arsenal really the reason now. Because now if say Jesus don't get injury now, if na lengthy injury, all those kind of Memphis they pay, they will kind of reason them. Even the Sam Vlahovic, somebody yes say won't come out for Juve, he won't go to Liverpool. The Liverpool won't give them Ibrahim Konate. So maybe that deal Arsenal can go back for that deal, because that Vlahovic, you know, they're happy for Juventus winning this. So many things will happen for this January if this Jesus injury is confirmed to be a lengthy injury. Arsenal will be looking to deepen in the transfer window, because you know it will make sense after all this our hard work. You can't be say we no can't get any striker again. Maybe now Nketiah now we can't get left. Even though Nketiah might try his best, who knows? Because it might be a blessing in disguise for Nketiah to come in and shine. Nobody can tell. We cannot just rule him out entirely. No, just the watch. Away from that, so Matt Turner don't come outside. They very happy for a showing for the World Cup. So he used the World Cup as an opportunity to show his skills to the whole world. And at the same time, former United States men national team coach, who they call Bruce Arena, don't come outside. They advise Matt Turner to make him dump Arsenal, make him go look for greener pastures elsewhere. And one of the reasons maybe Baba give him this kind of advice, now the fact say, they say if you continue staying on the bench, United States national team may not pick you next time when they are having a competition, an international competition, because you are not playing. It not gonna make sense, because we need to be picking players based on merit, not based on past history or past glory. You get, so, or reputation. So that's what he's saying. So make him look for another club and go to play regularly. You get, because everybody don't see what you can do at the World Cup. The 3 goals where USA concede the last time out, so no be in fault to get. The guy is a powerful shot stopper. He made a lot of saves, so they're not gonna blame him for any of the goals where they concede. No be saying make an individual error, we make the con scorer. So the best thing he can do for himself now is to make sure he looks for a suitable club, either on loan or a permanent move, to go there and expose himself, you get, to the football arena, play very well. Whether Arsenal will come allow this guy to breach a contract, saying one leave, that one a different kettle of fish, because I don't see that happening again. Because every top club or top core club needs to have 2 world-class goalkeepers, get, and that's what it is. I know say nobody like to live for Benjamin, but it is what it is. Everybody cannot play at the same time. Our Tom Clancy, don't come as I call it, tell us about Balogun Reims contract, the Balogun League One loan contract. So that contract gets a recall. You get say Arsenal could recall Balogun. Balogun don't score 8 goals in the League One. They could recall him back to Arsenal with the injury don't happen to Gabriel Jesus if they want to. But I personally think Arsenal would not do that. Instead of calling Balogun to come back to Arsenal, come and play, we need another striker. He's top proven professional. You get, we could come in and hit the ground running. That's what we need, and score goals. That's very, very important to get. That's what we need. So nobody they call Balogun come back and say one come. No, we don't need that. Keep doing what you're doing in League One and let us. Thank God now. How many months remain? League go start 26 to play West Ham. And before you know, we don't enter January. So by January, make sure January 1st window don't open. Do any day we want to do sharp. But we'll just play, because that January it will determine a lot of things. January, February it will determine a lot of things, because we are playing so many big games that we can't afford to lose if we really want to end up in this top 4 position. Some of you see how things they go. I saw this coming in the past. That's why many times I always say, if you remove a Gabriel Jesus, who else can you put? We don't have a decent number 9. That is why, as you know, they score, that they leave and there. Imagine say we'll get a Dusan Vlahovic. Get Jesus, get Vlahovic. You can't tell me as Jesus they play 10 games, no score, they no go put Vlahovic. Say okay, let's try Vlahovic. It's because we don't have an adequate replacement. Our squad depth is very, very inferior. That is why we manage what we have. So that's just it. If you say we'll get somebody like Jesus for bench again, you want them to say go play that lengthy games without scoring. There are no sacred cows at Arsenal. Maybe for you, you have some sacred, like some fans. Then they too attached to players, forgetting that players come and players go. We are not supposed to have sacred cows. When they say sacred cows, they mean automatic starter, automatic shirts. No, if people know they do it, step aside. That's what professional coaches do. You get. So for January, my prayer is let us sign a top striker. If we don't see any top striker for market, let us take a risk. Memphis Depay, take a risk on him. You get. You have to take a risk, because football is all about risk. Take the risk. You either reap reward or you reap another thing. Whether it's how things they do. Many reports on the comment side for the media space about Jude Bellingham. Many media people don't talk to make Arsenal sign the guy, and me, make I don't lie, I did of the highest optimism and say I support the motion to make Arsenal sign this Jude Bellingham. But the problem now we'll get is say this guy is very, very expensive. This guy gonna cost that kind of 70-80 million pounds, because the guy is very, very young, he never reached peak, and the way the guy they control that midfield, that is why people like Real Madrid don't want to kill themselves. Say this guy wants to sign him. Now Real Madrid will they go for him, we ain't go complete, because they get Chouameni and Eduardo Camavinga for the middle of their pack. So why do they want to do all these 3 people? We get. So I'm not saying go just stupid for them. Liverpool said they cry tears, say they need this guy by all means. David Seaman said don't come outside, say make Arsenal join the battle to sign a Jude Bellingham. Then I feel say about the young dogs, yeah, they want to go waste money. But now I don't see the kind of things where this guy they do. He no score yesterday, but he was arguably the best man on the pitch. For me, he was the man of the match for that England versus Senegal match, because now in the control proceedings, he was very integral to almost all the goals where England score. So my dear football lovers, if you don't watch yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen. Go see the thumbnail. Click and see that you got all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So start signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and happy new week. I'll get out.